There is only one closer in baseball history to be named the National League's most valuable player, and that's Jim Constanti of the 1950 Whiz Kids Philadelphia Phillies. He appeared in 74 games at the time, a major league record. He won 16 of those games, and he had 22 saves, made the NL All-Star team, and was the AP Athlete of the Year, the Sporting News Pitcher of the Year. And when Curt Simmons was called up to the military for the Korean War, he was chosen to pitch Game 1 of the 1950 World Series against the Yankees, where he allowed only 4 hits but was a 1-0 hard luck loser to the Yankees. In the 2008 Philadelphia Phillies season, they had a closer who was just as valuable as Jim Constanti in Brad Lidge. Lidge came to the Phillies in a trade with the Houston Astros, along with infielder Eric Bruntlett, and the Astros got Michael Bourne, Jeff Jerry, and Mike Constanzo. After an injury to his right knee, Brad Lidge couldn't start the 2008 season until April 5th, injured his right knee in February 2008 at spring training, required arthroscopic surgery. But he was ready to go, and in the first 2 months of the season, he converted 12 save opportunities, allowing just 2 earned runs. By the end of the regular season, Brad Lidge became the first closer in Phillies history to convert 41 saves in 41 save opportunities with a 1.95 earned run average and 92 strikeouts in 62 games. Today, the 2008 Philadelphia Phillies take on the 1975 Cincinnati Reds here at Apba Classics Baseball. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you game number 28 of the All-Time Greats Tournament and the second game between the 1975 Cincinnati Reds and the 2008 Philadelphia Phillies. This game is being played in Philadelphia and the Reds have a 1-0 lead. Here are today's starting lineups. The lineups first for the visiting Reds. Pete Rose will lead off and play third base. Ken Griffey in right field. Morgan in second base. Bench is catcher. Perez is at first base. Foster at center field. Rettenman in left field. Concepcion is the shortstop. And Gary Nolan is the pitcher. Now for the lineups for the home Philadelphia Phillies. Rollins is at shortstop. Victorino in right. Utley at second. Howard at first. Worth in center. Burrell is the left fielder. Felice third base. Ruiz catcher. And the pitcher is Jamie Moyer. All right, I think we're ready to play ball. Let's play ball. Here is Pete Rose stepping in against Jamie Moyer. Moyer is a B pitcher with no modifiers. 56 is a walk for Pete Rose. And Charlie hustles down the baseline. I don't know why Apba has Pete as his nickname on the card. It probably should be Charlie Hustle. Fast runner at first. No outs. Here is Ken Griffey, 305 hitter in 1975. 23 is a 12. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Joe Morgan. 62 is a walk. Morgan as a Steeler is a C33. Moyer's hold rating is +1 favoring himself, but the throw rating for Ruiz is 2, favoring the base runner. So that makes him a 34. And his chances are going to be 11 through 64. That's pretty much automatic. We're going. And he is safe easily at second base. He's in scoring position with 2 outs, and Johnny Bench is the hitter. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Reds are retired in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Phillies coming to bat and no score. Gary Nolan is completing his warm-up tosses for the Reds. He's a grade B pitcher with a Z modifier. Career year was 1972, 1.99 earned run average. Helped the Reds to the National League pennant. He only pitched 2 games in 73 and missed 74. Came back in 75 to go 15-9, 3.16 earned run average. Jimmy Rollins leads off for the Phillies. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Sorry for hitting the camera with my pen. 1 down. Flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino. 46 is a 27. It's going to be a ground out to third base, 5-3. And quickly, there are 2 outs for the Phillies. Second baseman Chase Utley. 63 is a fly ball to center field, caught by George Foster. And the Phillies are retired in the first, 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the second inning, 0-0. Tony Perez leads off the second for the Cincinnati Reds. He's coming off his 9th season with 90 or more RBIs, and that has been a productive decade for Tony Perez. Here's the pitch. 61 is a 22 off fielding column 2. That's a hit by, oh, no, wait a minute. That's not. That's going to be a out at first base. 3-1. Scoring. 1 down. George Foster. 62 is a 26. That's a ground ball to Chase Utley at second. 2 away. And now Merv Rittenman. 43 is a ground ball back to Moyer. He snags it, throws to first. We go to the bottom of the second, still no score. Ryan Howard steps in the box, bottom of the second inning. 65 is going to be a pop-up to catcher Johnny Bench. 1 down. Jason Worth. 1-2 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, Gary Nolan. There are 2 away. And here is Pat Burrell. 21 is going to be a fly ball to Merv Rittenman in left field. Once again, 3 up and 3 down for the Phillies. We go to the third, 0-0. All right, Dave Concepcion leads off for the Reds. 61 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. 1 away. Pitcher Gary Nolan. 31 is going to be a walk. That's the 3rd walk of the game by Jamie Moyer. Nolan has average speed. Pete Rose, who walked to lead off the game. 41 is the roll. That's a double play. It's going to be a 6-4-3 double play ending the third. In the top of the third, we go to the bottom of the third, still no score. For the last of the third inning will be Phillies, Ruiz, and Moyer. Here's the pitch to Pedro Feliz. 41's a ground ball to the shortstop, Davey Concepcion. Quick throw to first, 1 down. Here is Carlos Ruiz. 36 is a pop out to the second baseman. 2 outs. Now the pitcher, Jamie Moore. And the offense is just not getting any dice rolls these last 2 days. 35 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. It's been 9 up and 9 down for Gary Nolan. We go to the top of the 4th inning. No score. Okay, Ken Griffey leads off for the Cincinnati Reds. 43 is a ground ball back to Moyer. Throws the first, 1 away. Joe Morgan. Morgan was 2 for 4. No, he was 0 for 4 in the first game. And walked this time up in this game. 55 is going to be a fly ball to center field. 2 outs. Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench was 2 for 4. 2 singles in the first game. 65s, they pop out to the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Reds are retired in their half of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 0-0. J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins leads off the bottom of the fourth for the Phillies. First major league player in 2007 to come up with 200 hits, 15 triples, and at least 25 steals and 25 home runs in this season. There's a pitch to Jimmy Rollins. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Rollins. And 63 is a double for Jimmy Rollins leading off the fourth inning for the Phillies. First hit in the game. And only the Phillies' second hit in this series. Shane Victorino. Victorino will score around, try to sacrifice. 24 is a 12. 2 strikes on the batter. They take off the sacrifice. He's going to swing away. And 1-6 is a 28. Fielding column 1. Ground out to the shortstop. Rollins will have to hold his place at second. 1 away. Dirtball Chase Utley steps in the box. Six roll. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. And on their second hit of the game, the Phillies take a 2-0 lead over the Reds. Chase Utley circles the bases, shakes hands with Ryan Howard. Bases will be clear now with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Ryan Howard. 51 is a single for Ryan Howard. Slow runner at first. Phillies will play it safe on the base paths. Here is Jason Moore. 61 is a fly ball to left field. And that's caught by Merv Rettenman for a second out. Pat Burrell comes up. 33 homers in 2008. Here's the pitch to Burrell. And that roll is a 6-6 roll. It's a drive. It might be. It is going to leave the yard. Another 2-run home run for the Phillies. And they take a 4-0 lead. One more run against Gary Nolan, and his pitching grade goes down a letter. It has to be 5 runs within 3 innings. Here's Pedro Feliz. 25 is the roll. That's going to be a single for Pedro Feliz. And all of a sudden, the Phillies have erupted for 5 hits an inning after only getting 1 yesterday. Here is Carlos Ruiz. 61 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Davey Concepcion fires the first. That's the 3rd out, but on 5 hits, the Phillies get 4 runs, and they take a 4-0 lead into the top of the 5th inning. Big Red Machine's going to have their work cut out for them here in the top of the 5th inning. They have yet to get their first hit. They have 3 walks, but no hits. Jamie Moyer pitches to Tony Perez. That's their first hit. And I just jinxed Jamie Moyer. Perez goes to first. Reds will play it safe. Slow runner at first. And they're down 4 runs. George Foster will come to the bat, try to get the ball in the air. Here's the pitch to George Foster. 43, he doesn't get it in the air. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Ground ball back to Jamie Moyer, who retires Perez at second base, 1-6. Now Foster, a fast runner, is on first with a fielder's choice. Merv Rettenman. Foster is a G26 stealing. There's a pitch to Rettman. 35 is a base on balls. Now 2 are on with only 1 out. Dave Concepcion, shortstop from Venezuela, hit 274 in 1975. There's the pitch to Concepcion. 51 is a 8 against a B. It's going to be a ground ball to third base. Pedro Feliz will fire to first for the second out, and both runners will be able to advance. Timeout. Okay, with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position, Cincinnati Reds are going to lift Gary Nolan, and Doug Flynn will be sent out to pitch hit. Pat Darcy's warming up in the bullpen. He'll come on and pitch the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch to Doug Flynn. 55 is a 8 against a B. That's going to be a ground out to third base. 5-3. That ends the threat. Reds strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0 Philadelphia. All right, Pat Darcy will come on to pitch for the Cincinnati Reds in the bottom of the 5. He's a grade C pitcher, no modifiers. He'll be pitching to his counterpart, Jamie Moyer, to lead off the last of the 5th inning for the Phillies. 16 is a ground ball out to Dave Concepcion, 1 away. Here is Jimmy Rollins, who got the Phillies' first hit and scored the Phillies' first run with a double in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, 1-3. That's going to be a base on balls. So we're going to have a fast runner at first. And Shane Victorino is the hitter. D35 stealing. All right, as I figure the steal ratings for the defense, Darcy has moved the first as 0, but you don't have a throwing rating on Johnny Bench. So I can't use his throwing rating. But Bench was very good. So we're going to go with catcher 9, which on the system I use when doing Apba steals, a 9 catcher throws runners out 11 through 26. That is, I would say, in the average catcher is about 7. So that's 6 numbers over the average. So, and I think very easily Johnny Bench would be a +6 as a catcher on normal throwing ratings. So I'm going to take off 6 from 35, which gives him 11 through 55 chance to steal. If you don't like that, let me know in the comments. But there's Johnny Bench, and there he goes. And the throw is 56. What did I say? 11 through, see, -6. I think he's going to be out. So J-roll was 11 through 35. -6 makes him a 29, which in the master ratings puts him 11 through 55. Johnny Bench throws out Jimmy Rollins. Okay, 2 to 4 at second base. There's 2 outs. And Victorino's up with the bases clear now. 24 is a ground ball to third. That retires the Phillies in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th. 4-0 Philadelphia. Okay, I took a timeout and checked Baseball Reference on Johnny Bench's caught stealing percentage. It was 46%, almost half the base runners he threw out. So I think I feel pretty good about how I handled that there. Pete Rose will lead off the top of the 6th for the Reds. Moyer has allowed only 1 hit and 4 walks. Here's a pitch to Pete Rose. 31 is a single for Rose. And he is a fast runner at first. Hardly ever stole bases. He's an R14 steal rating. And here is Ken Griffey. We're going to swing white. Here's the pitch. 55 is a 8 against a B. That's going to be a ground out to third. And Rose will make it to second. 1 away. Here's Joe Morgan. 42 is a walk to Morgan. And that's the 5th walk by Jamie Moyer in 6 innings. Those base on balls can lead to some big problems, especially when Johnny Bench is coming to the plate. Here's the pitch to the bench. 54 is the roll. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Runners hold, and there are 2 outs. Tony Perez, 109 RBIs in 1975. 41 is a ground ball to second base. He goes the short way, 4-6, to retire Morgan at second. And that's the end of the Reds in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-0 Philadelphia. Chase Utley will lead off the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Phillies. He has a 2-run homer in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch to Utley. 54 is the roll, and that's a fly ball to right field. Caught by Ken Griffey, 1 away. Ryan Howard, who singled and scored in the 4th. 24 is the roll. That's a ground ball to third base. 2 outs. Pete Rose makes that play for the Reds, and here is Jason Worth. .36 is a walk. Fast runner at first. Pat Burrell, who hit a 2-run homer as well in the 4th inning. 35 is another walk. First and second for Pedro Feliz. 33 roll, that's going to be hit column for Feliz. And a chance to extend the Philly lead here. 55 is a double. So Worth scores, but Burrell is going to be thrown out at the plate. 7-6-2. So only 1 RBI on the double. And that's a 3rd out, but the Phillies take a 5-0 lead to the 7th inning. You might recall that Jamie Moyer pitched for the 2001 Seattle Mariners in the All-Time Greats Tournament, Game 20. He pitched against the Hilldale Daisies. He was a tough luck loser in that game, but went 7 innings and allowed only 2 runs. He has not allowed any runs going into the 7th inning here. He'll face George Foster and Merv Rettenman and Dave Concepcion. There's the pitch to Foster. 36 is a walk. And that is the one problem he's had today. That is 6 walks. Fast runner at first, Merv Rettenman. 31 is another walk. First and second. All right, pitch to Concepcion. 25 is an 11 against the B. That's going to be a single. 1 runner scores. Foster crosses the plate. Rettenman goes all the way to third. And Concepcion can steal second on the first pitch. Let's see, the batter is Darcy. Maybe timeout. All right, let's catch up. We got a lot going on. Terry Crowley is going to pitch hit for the Reds. And Pedro Bobon is warming up in the bullpen for Cincinnati. He'll throw the bottom of the seventh inning. Jamie Moyer has reached his point of weakness 2 batters ago, and he's had 2 bad things happen to him. One more bad thing, his letter grade goes down. So still out there. And the last hit was an 11, which gives the base runner, who is Davey Concepcion, a chance to steal, and his steal rating is pretty good. That's D32. Moyer is a +1 move to first. Ruiz is a -2, so D34, D33. His chance to be safe would be 11 through 63. There goes Concepcion. Here's the throw. 56, he's safe. So second and third, nobody out for Terry Crowley. And the Phillies are going to respond with a pitching change. Ryan Madsen comes on. He is a 4-2, 3.05. Grade B, YZ modifier. His grade will go up 1 grade, same sign for Terry Crowley. So he's going to be a grade A pitcher for this first batter. Phillies will play the infield back. Here's the pitch. 1-5 is an 8 against an A. That's going to be a single or first. And the runners will score. And those will be charged to Moyer. 2 RBIs for Crowley. And it's 5-3. So 3 runs so far in the inning for Cincinnati. Worth has scored. Foster scored. Redmond has scored. And Concepcion scored. Now Crowley is a slow runner first. The Reds will play it safe. And top of the order, Pete Rose. Brian Madsen returns to grade B. Here's the pitch to Pete Rose. 33, that's a hit column for Pete Rose. And when he squares it up, it's usually a double. Let's see, that's a single though. 8 is going to be a single. And the runner goes to second. So we got Crowley at second. Rose at first. First 5 Reds in the inning have reached, and there's still no outs. Ken Griffey's the hitter. 34 is the roll. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. 1 down. Here's Joe Morgan. Reds have the tie and run up first. Here's the pitch. That is a 1-6 roll. That's a fielder's choice, 6-4. So Rose is out at second. Crowley goes to third. 2 away for Johnny Bench. Madsen goes into a stretch. Here's the pitch. 36 to Bench is going to be a base on balls, filling the bases. Ninth hitter in the inning comes to bat. That's Tony Perez. This is a big moment for Cincinnati in this game. They could eliminate the Phillies if they beat them here in this game. Here's the pitch. 1-6 is a ground out to the shortstop. 6-3. Reds bat around. They get 3 runs. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-3 Phillies. Pedro Borbon takes the mound for Cincinnati in the bottom of the 7th inning. He'll be looking at the bottom of the order. Carlos Ruiz, a pitch hitter for the pitcher probably, and then J-roll. There's a pitch to Carlos Ruiz. 46 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 down. There will be a pitch hitter for the pitcher. He is a very popular player in Philadelphia, Matt Stairs. 1-3 is a walk for Stairs. The Phillies are going to call on Eric Bruntlett to pitch run for Matt Stairs. He is rated a fast runner. And up to bat for Philadelphia is Jimmy Rollins. .46 is a 29. That's going to be a ground ball back to the pitcher, Bourbon. Runner's out at first. Bruntlett gets the second. 1-3. Shane Victorino. And he is looking for his first hit, 0 for 7 in the series. 2 outs, runner at second. Here's the pitch. 25 is a base hit for Victorino, and that's a big hit. 11, that's going to score the runner. And it is now 6-3, Philadelphia. Victorino could steal. He's a C30. Bench is the catcher. I think we'll hold. Chase Utley's the batter. 46 is a strikeout for Chase Utley. That ends the Phillies' 7th, but they add a run. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Is Philadelphia 6 and Cincinnati 3. All right, a new pitcher for Philadelphia is Chad Durbin. He's a grade B pitcher, Y modifier. George Foster will lead off for the Reds. He led off last inning, a big inning for the Reds with a base on ball. He scored. Here's the pitch. 53 is the roll. That's a 16 against fielding column 2. Base hit for George Foster. Phillies added a run in the 7th, but I don't think they're feeling very comfortable. The big red machine is perking. There is Merv Ruttenman. Check Foster's steal ratings. Foster is a G26 in stealing. Durbin's hold ratings +2, and the catcher's -2. That cancels out. So his chances to be safe would be 11 through 50. 11 through 52. I think I'll start the runner. Try to hit and run. All right, 25 is the roll. And that's a 9. Let's see, against a B pitcher. Let's see. Use number 28 below. That's going to be a ground out to shortstop. Runner gets the second. 1 away. Dave Concepcion. All right, Concepcion's 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch from Chad Durbin. 42 is a 39. Runner out stealing third. He's not going to do. He would not try to steal third. Not 3 runs down. Normally in basic cap, I'll give the runner a chance to steal third rather than automatically calling him out, because we talked about that the last video. If it's fair, the catchers get a chance in basic. In my home rules, to throw the runner out, it's fair for the runner to be safe. He'd be the second out if he tries to steal third and fails. He's trying to steal third against, well, he was 11 through 52 would be safe. Let's give it a shot. 54, he is out. Caught stealing, it is 2 outs. Here is Dave Concepcion with nobody on base. 23 is a ground ball to third, 5-3. That's the end of the 8th inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 6-3, Philadelphia. Okay, new pitcher for Cincinnati for the bottom of the 8th inning is Raleigh Eastwick, grade B, X and Z modifiers. He will be facing, let's see, Ryan Howard. One 6 is a 28. That's going to be a ground out to Dave Concepcion at shortstop. Howard is retired. 1 for 4 so far on the day for Ryan Howard. Jason Worth. 34 is a fly ball to center field, caught by George Foster, and there are 2 outs. Pat Burrell. Burrell has homered, fly to left, and walked. 64 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the 9th inning. Philadelphia 6 and Cincinnati 3. All right, the Phillies will bring out their closer, Brad Lidge, AC pitcher, K and W modifiers, to pitch the 9th inning. Dan Dreesen will pitch up for Eastwick. And here is a pitch to Dan Dreesen. Reds are down by 3. 42 is a base on balls for Dan Dreesen. Fast runner at first. E30 Steeler. Pretty safe. And that would take away the double play. He's going to go. 53 is safe. Let me see. 11 through 56, he would have been safe. That was close. But Dreesen's at second. And nobody out. Pete Rose is the hitter. Brad Lidge had 41 save opportunities in the 2008 season. He succeeded in all 41. Here is, in his one-loss record was 2-0. So it was pretty much a perfect season for Brad Lidge. Pete Rose, the hitter, they're 3 runs down. There's the pitch to Rose. 54 is a fly ball to right field. And that is caught by Shane Victorino. 1 away. Where it holds. Ken Griffey. Reds are down to their last 2 outs. 42 is a base on balls to Ken Griffey. That'll make it interesting because the tie and run will come to the plate. Joe Morgan. And 17 home runs in 1975. 327 average. Here's the roll. 26 is a walk to Joe Morgan. And Brad Lidge has walked the bases loaded. There's 1 out. And the Phillies are not going to mess around here. If they lose this game, they're going to be eliminated. They're going to go to the bullpen. Out goes Brad Lidge, who walked the bases loaded. And Clayton Condrey will be brought in to pitch for Philadelphia. He is a grade B pitcher with a Z modifier in control. And he will be a grade A pitcher against Johnny Bench for same-sidedness. Bases are loaded for the Reds. Here's the windup and the pitch from Condrey to Bench. 23 is a 12. That's going to be with the infield back. The batter is out of, let's see, fielding column 2. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And that ends the game. final score, the Phillies 6 and the Reds 3. The Phillies survived to play them on the next game. And we'll be back with a wrap-up in just a second. After being shut out and held to one hit yesterday, the Philadelphia Bats woke up in the fourth inning when they scored 4 runs on 2 home runs by Chase Utley and Pat Burrell. And they take game 2 of the series to even the series 1 game apiece. The Reds scored 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors. The Phillies scored 6 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Jamie Moyer, who goes 6 innings, 3 earned runs. Loser was Gary Nolan, pitched 4 innings and gave up 4 earned runs. Clayton Condrey gets the save, and turns out had to bail out Brad Lidge, who walked the bases loaded in the 9th inning. Still not a blown save for Brad Lidge, and he was perfect through the postseason as well as the season in 2008. Star of the game, let's say Pat Burrell with the second 2-run home run in the 4th inning that provided the winning margin in today's game. Burrell was 1 for 3, scored a run, 2 RBIs, and walked. Here's a shot of the scorecard if you want to hit pause and save. If you enjoyed the game, we'll be back Monday with Game 3, the deciding game of this series between the Phillies of 2008 and the 75 Reds. You have a good day, and God bless.
Stay home. Stay safe.
And pray.
It looks